Firebase provides a full set of authentication options which can be easily configured. Options include email password, Google, Facebook, GitHub, and Twitter. Documentation is provided for each option. When a user authenticates in Firebase, a token is generated which is valid for the length of time specified in the Firebase login and auth page under session length. For email password authentication, Firebase compares the email password against a stored hash and then generates a Firebase token. For social providers such as Google, Firebase gets an OAuth token from the provider in the authentication process and then generates a Firebase token. Let's briefly look at the user login and authentication screen in Firebase. Here you see the user login and authentication screen inside the Firebase application. You can enable email and password or other social providers here. For email and password and for Google, Lila will show you how to configure these as authentication methods. But before that, let's take a brief look at some of the methods you can use for authentication. Remember, these methods are provided by Firebase. As a developer, all you have to do is call them and Firebase does the rest. Create User creates a new account with a specified email and password. Auth with password attempts to authenticate to Firebase with given credentials. Auth with OAuth token attempts to authenticate to Firebase with an OAuth token. And the onAuth method listens for changes in the user's authentication state. This is useful when you want to determine the authentication state of a user and subsequently force a user to log in if necessary.